welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Mark Slevcove. Today we're going to talk with golfers Kaiden Desai and John Padilla and check in with Marissa in our Destination Jiu-Jitsu segment, Kruisin with Krebs. Coach,
how you doing, Coach Russell?
I'm doing great.
No pain. What happened? Why don't you tell everybody out there?
No pain.
What happened?
I like riding bikes and I crashed. Went over the bars and broke my collarbone. And
how are you feeling?
Dandy.
Yeah.
I'll feel better tomorrow after surgery, I hope, and be better in, like the Bionic Man.
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
6 weeks tops.
You'll be feeling better before 6 weeks is over.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks back on the bike, maybe some sooner.
There you go. Maybe some stationary bike.
Yeah, stationary first, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, very good.
Well, hey, we got CIF playoffs starting this week, right? Other sports getting ready to end. Coming up to the end of the year, it's an exciting time. We're going to have the Scholar Athletes and Athlete of the Year announcements, and it's a lot of good stuff going on. So fill us in.
That's right. Leagues are finishing up this week or next week. Some teams got league finals, and volleyball starts CIF this week. The spring sports update, the baseball team split with El Dorado last week to maintain a lead in the Crestview. They are tied with Villa Park in the loss column and are on a bye this week from league. Next week, they finish up with El Medina on Monday and Wednesday. Currently, the boys are 7-3. Villa Park is 5-3, so they got to play 2 extra games because we're on a bye this week, and they are not. The softball team beat El Medina in its league game last week and Villa Park in a non-league game before being rained out on Saturday in a makeup game that was supposed to happen with El Medina. So that makes this week a big week with 3 league games as the girls are chasing the 3rd place spot, the automatic playoff spot in the Crestview League. Good luck to them this week. Boys volleyball qualified for the playoffs from the Crestview League. They open up CIF in Division 5 on Tuesday evening at home at 6:30 p.m. versus San Dimas. Good luck to Coach Alex, Coach Chris, and all the boys. Track and field had league prelims on Friday at Fullerton High School. And this week, those that advance from league prelims participate in league finals on Friday for the varsity. Boys tennis finished up their dual league season and have individual league finals on Tuesday and Wednesday out at Esperanza. They get cracking, I think, at 11:30, maybe noon with first tip-off. First serve. Boys golf finished up their dual league season strong and have individual league finals this Wednesday and Thursday at Big Rec over in Long Beach. Swim team finished up their league season last week, and they have league finals Tuesday through Friday this week out at El Dorado. Good luck to all the swimmers and all the golfers and everyone else participating in league finals. And the badminton team, they have league matches versus Loera and Whitney this week before their league finals next week.
Nice. A lot of stuff going on. Kind of weird, league finals at Big Rec.
Yeah.
Haven't done that. Seems like a long way for a lot of schools to go to have league
finals. It's a little
finals.
Closer on our end, but it worked out. It was
cheap.
It wasn't cheap.
Oh, it wasn't?
It wasn't cheap. Nope, it wasn't cheap, but it was available.
Yeah, well, that's always a big thing, too. So, all right. Well, hey, speaking of not available, it is time for our Destination Jiu-Jitsu segment, Kruisin with Krebs. Marissa is out today. She is in Utah for a volleyball tournament or a volleyball visit or what have you.
Yeah, Nationals tournament, I think.
Yeah, so she'll be back with us next week. But she does have a segment to bring to you, so let's check it out.
It's time for Kruisin with Krebs. What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of Kruisin with Krebs, and we're with Mr. Cobley, Coach Cobes. What's up, guys? I'm here with Owen Schwab. I'm here with Brooklyn. I'm here with Katie. What's up, guys? I'm here with Jackson Houston. The question is, what is your lucky number and why?
My lucky number is 13 because it's the number of my favorite soccer player, Alex Morgan.
Number 8. Did I say why?
Yeah.
Because it was my grandpa's.
My lucky number is 10, just because it's been my favorite number since I was 10.
My lucky number is number 3 because it's like the Holy Trinity, and also because like it's in like my birthday and stuff.
13 I guess it was because I just got stuck with it because nobody wanted it in high school, and so I got 13 and I embraced it. And now, if I ever bet on anything, if 13 comes up, I'll bet on 13. 13 is my lucky number.
Thank you.
All right, today we welcome golfers Kaiden Desai and John Padilla of the program. Thanks for being here, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You guys are super excited, of course, to be here.
Absolutely.
Sad at all?
Not sad to be here, but sad the season's over.
Yeah.
Coming to
It's
an end.
just, we had so much fun this year. The team we had there was such good chemistry with it.
You guys finished strong, huh, in the
Yeah.
dual league season? How'd we finish?
Really strong. We won our last 3 matches. The start of the season was a little rough, but we picked it up, which was nice.
And now we got league finals this week.
This week,
Right, we're recording on Monday.
Wednesday.
You guys are playing on Wednesday and Thursday in league
Wednesday,
finals.
yes.
What do we know about league finals? How's the whole process going to happen?
Well, it's not shotgun, which is interesting. So, and the tee time's super late. Yeah, it's starting at I think 11. So it's gonna be pretty late. We'll probably finish somewhere around 6, and I guess that's.
Right, we got 5 teams in the league. Everyone can send 6 guys. So we got 30 players from the Crestview League playing, and I think I just saw today 12 kids can qualify to CIF from the Crestview League. So
Yes.
it's a pretty high number. That's a pretty good number, higher than many other leagues. I think when we first started doing this some years ago, I think the Umpire League had 6 automatic qualifiers, and now that was with 6 teams. Now we have 5 teams and we get 12. So that's a credit to the golfers and the teams in our league.
Just tougher teams. We're playing Sunny Hills, Kruisin, some of the best teams in the state. I know Sunny Hills is ranked number 3rd, so it's going to be a tough competition to fight for those spots.
What's it like, you guys, now, this year playing new teams, but also new courses, right? You probably played some courses that maybe you haven't played in league before. Maybe you played at one point in time. Is it tough to, show up at the course and just start playing on a course that maybe you haven't played?
It's pretty tough. We played Anaheim Hills. I've never played Anaheim Hills before. That was rough.
Yeah.
They ain't lying with the hills.
No,
It was-
very hilly, very
Yes.
narrow.
Yes.
Yeah, that was probably our worst performance, honestly. It was just so out of the blue for us.
Yeah, if you haven't played that course before, there's a definite learning curve there that now you know. So if you ever play it again, you'll have that advantage. But probably not.
These guys love short courses, target golf. They never like to just whip out the driver and see how far they can
Yeah,
go.
well,
Never.
We'll get to some of that, I'm sure. How'd you guys get into golf anyways? Was it family, friends? Got cut from a sport and said, why not play golf?
John didn't have a choice. He was
Yeah,
golfing. It comes from his family, for
Family.
My
sure.
whole family was golf, so I was kind of just as soon as I could hold a club, they kind of just shoved me into it. So
Nice.
and I don't hate it though. It's really nice.
Can you beat all your brothers now? You're better than all your brothers, right?
I can't beat one of them. He's too far from me right now. Just got to keep going.
Yeah. How about you, Kaiden? Who's your biggest influence in golf growing up?
My biggest influence was probably just watching golf. Growing up, I played a bunch of sports. So I tried pretty much every sport: basketball, soccer, baseball, and golf. And the ones that really stuck with me were basketball and golf, which is I played basketball my freshman year, and then stuck with golf for all 4 years. And growing up, just watching Tiger, my dad would take me to Harvard all the time. Started with the plastic set when I was really little, and then he would take me more and more, and then I just fell in love with golf after that.
Very cool. Well, you kind of been around. You started maybe a little early, but not that much with other sports. When you're going to practice, right? Practice sometimes it's hard, I think, for golf, right? It becomes monotonous. You're sitting on the range. Maybe you're not going out on the course. You're hitting balls. What is something you guys do to create some focus, to make it more like a match? Maybe you have challenges with each other. Maybe we can talk about that a little bit. What do you guys do out on the driving range practice-wise? So it's not just I'm going to hit a bucket of balls. Really focus.
It's definitely different because once you start going to golf, it's just when you go to the range, it depends what you're there for the range because once you're there to actually work on something, it's a completely different game. Once you want to reinforce something that's good, instead of just going out there to hit balls with your friends, it's like it's a completely different zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one thing our team does is even with like Coach Jodosh, he'll come and he'll hit some balls, and we'll have competitions like closest to the flag with different clubs, and I think that really helps not just feel repetitive of just going to the range and hitting balls. It kind of makes it a little bit more fun, and same with putting and chipping. We do all of that.
Yeah.
You guys ever challenge yourselves and have like a penalty for the loser?
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago we did a putting competition with I think there was 5 guys there, and I ended up losing, and we had a little penalty in our match. So that was fun.
What was that? What was the penalty?
The penalty was loser had to play 2 out of the 9 holes with driver only.
And Coach was completely on board with this, right?
She
totally
was.
supported it and was aware of what was happening?
Definitely, yeah. She 100% knew about it, and she was on board with it. Yeah, she got a little upset when she found out, but we ended up winning, and I played pretty good with the driver. So.
But that is a challenge as well, right?
It
Some
is.
people go and play only with a 7-iron or do something on the course where you only play with one club or limited clubs, and then you got to test your shot making abilities, right?
Exactly.
So it's a good strategy as well to improve.
Tin Cup it.
Tin Cup it, yeah. All right, tell us about what you guys do. How do you research? How do you prepare when you do head to a new course for the first time? Are we on YouTube watching videos? Are we looking at the yardage books? Are we going online looking at photos? How do we prepare when we go to a new course?
For me, especially when I heard about Anaheim Hills, I'll go to the website, and some of the courses are super nice, and especially for Anaheim Hills, they had a 3D drone of the entire golf course, which I thought was super cool. So I spent a little time looking through that just get an idea of what I was walking into.
Does it help?
Oh, it depends. What the bad thing about the drone view is it I dramatically underestimated how elevated everything was, because the drone made it look like it was all right, but when we got to the first tee, there was 30-yard drop off the first tee box, and I was this will be interesting.
Yeah. How about you, Kaiden?
Yeah, I kind of look at YouTube videos, and then I look at the course layouts just online and see what we're working with. But apart from researching before, when we get to the course and we're actually playing, those guys, it's obviously their home course, so they help us a lot if they're not joking around and telling us wrong distances where to go.
Yeah.
But most of the guys in the league are nice and they're good, so they tell us where we should hit, where we shouldn't, and the type of hole it is. But I think it's good to know what clubs you want to hit, and when we're practicing on the range before, maybe the first tee, maybe you have a driver in and then a wedge, so that's what you'll hit practice the most on when we're hitting before match.
Got it.
I think that's kind of cool too. Golf, right? It's a gentleman's game, so you should tell them, right? If you have course knowledge, hey, listen.
Yeah, there's a blind spot. There's a lake around here.
Don't
you
hit
can't
there.
see.
Yeah,
Exactly,
you're gonna hit in the lake. Make sure. I think that would be something you do. So when you're playing a course that, again, you may have played, and that you think you might play in league final. Have you played Big Rec before? I would imagine you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have you made kind of your own yardage book already for Big Rec, or do you just kind of go, I know what the course is, and what about going to CIF, the playoffs, and hey, I'm going to play this course? Do you kind of chart out your own yardages and things like that ahead of time so you have those notes?
I have some notes on Los Serranos. Big Rec's pretty straightforward, but Los Serranos, especially hole 17, that par 3 that drops, that's super helpful because you can't use slope in tournaments. So knowing what the slope is super helpful on that par 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do the yardages and stuff before. I kind of wait day out because you also got to factor in weather and wind, things like that. But it's kind of good to, if you haven't played the course before, and especially if it's an important tournament like going to CIF and league finals, I would definitely play the course a day or the week of, just to kind of get familiar with it.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite course you've ever played?
Favorite course? Oh, I played LACC for a SCJ event, so that was really cool to be able to play a course where only the best play. That was really nice.
That was before the U.S. Open was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty prestigious course.
One,
Yeah.
I think my favorite favorite and challenging was Torrey Pines. My uncle was in San Diego, so we get the
Got
resident
the resident
discount.
rate, yeah.
So we go out there and we play some golf a couple times a year. So that's pretty fun.
What courses do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer? And I think I know the answer to this because Anaheim Hills was a bit of a challenge. It's a little shorter target, right? Like that kind of course, or do you like the course that's open and you can just let her rip? And if you end up over here, you're still good.
Big rack.
Big rack's gonna be short for these guys, so,
Yeah.
but you can be
But
safe,
they can
right?
let-
You
they
can
can let
let
it
her
fly.
fly. Yeah.
Like even Navy's kind of nice because Navy, a few of the holes you could just, if there's not a good angle, like there's randomly palm trees at Navy that can kind of get in your way. You have to like shot shape around them. So especially on hole 4, I believe the par 4, you could just hit all the way to the right and have a clear shot into
Right.
another fairway.
Yeah.
You know, have a clear shot at the green.
Yeah, I definitely like the open layout, and that's why I like Navy so much. But I'm looking forward to playing Big Rec and just ripping it.
What's your favorite hole in Navy?
Favorite hole in Navy? I'd say probably 4.
Yeah.
It's very open, and that lake is kind of deceiving because you think it's far, but it's only like 250, so you can carry it over the big tree, have a nice little 60-yard wedge in. It's perfect. Or 2, sometimes 2. You can drive the green.
Oh, your eyes get big on that one.
If you're playing up, if the tees are up and you can drive the green, then you got a little eagle putt, then it's okay. But the bunkers and those big trees on the right are kind of
get you in trouble.
Yeah.
And depending on the wind too.
Exactly.
It can get windy there if you tee off
Very.
later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very windy.
Wind is a factor there for sure. So have you guys ever been, like you said, Torrey Pines? Have you ever been to a professional like golf tournament?
To like watch it or
Yeah.
I think John, you volunteered, right? Didn't you work an event?
I was standard bird for the U.S. Open.
Oh wow.
So that was pretty cool. I got to watch, got to meet Spieth and a few, Tony Finau, a few of the other people. It was a great experience, honestly.
Same. Been to
I have not.
watched any on TV at least?
Just TV. Yeah, I just watched the Masters recently.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was fun.
So what stands out about the pros that maybe high school, athletes can learn from and make themselves better?
I think just the sheer amount of hours that get put into refining swings and making sure that you know exactly what's going on when you want to hit a cut, you know exactly how to do that, a draw. It's just the amount of dedication is it's like vastly different.
If those guys practice or hit balls, practice before the round, then they play the round, then they go back to the range and hit more and go back to the putting green. Like you said, it's a never-ending search for perfection.
Just got to prep for the next day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How about you?
Just the sheer amount of time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears that they put into it. It's way different than high school. Getting lessons with your coach, just going to the range, hitting balls, but also playing courses because hitting balls at the range is very different than playing the course.
Sure.
But yeah, I would say just the time and dedication is a big factor that the high school guys should really put in if they want to go play D1 college golf and make eligible.
Very cool. All right, well, hey, we've come to the point for some fast action questions. You guys know the drill. Don't overthink them. Whatever comes to your mind first. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard. We already know this answer. Drive for show or putt for dough?
Drive for show.
Drive for show.
Yours for sure. You apparently can't putt. So, straight line on your ball, or do you put a dot on your ball?
Dot.
Straight line.
All right. Who on the team would definitely talk to their ball the most?
Eric.
Probably Michael.
Eric, Michael. All right. Weird or interesting thing inside your golf bag?
Broken sunscreen.
Broken
sunscreen.
Sunscreen all over the place. Just leave it.
No, it still works. It's just the cap is broken.
Got it.
Nutter butter. Always got to have nutter butter in my bag.
Nutter butter.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That's a good one.
more clutch. What's more clutch? Sinking a 30-foot putt sinking a 30-foot putt or driving the green on a par 4. What's more clutch?
Driving the green.
Sinking 30 foot.
Oh yeah, 30-foot putt.
Depends on what it's for.
That is true.
30-foot putt.
30
Double bogey.
right. I think that makes it so great. What do you use for a ball marker?
Poker chip.
Old also poker chip.
Anything on it in particular?
Yeah, I have the one from our banquet. It's the Cypress High School poker chip. Yeah.
Oh,
Empire
nice.
League champion
Yeah.
poker chip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you rather caddy for Tiger Woods or be coached by Happy Gilmore? That's a tough one, right?
I mean, Happy Gilmore would be a cool person to meet. I mean, it'd be a fun round, but I mean,
He's not even a real person.
Yes.
well, the actor he would be
is
cool
real.
to meet, but I mean, the amount of advice and like how much help you could get from Tiger Woods would be.
No. You're caddying for him.
Oh, I mean, I can still ask him questions.
He's
He's locked in. He doesn't
Yeah.
talk to you.
He's gonna be like,
No
give
way."
me the 7-iron and shut up. I'll go with that one. What do you got?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Happy Gilmore there.
Yeah, it seems more fun, but I think
Adam Sandler supports Sunday Swagger too. He wears a lot of swag.
It's true.
A lot of Sunday Swagger.
If you could play any course in the world, what course are you playing?
God, I'd go back to LACC.
Augusta.
Augusta. Yeah, for me it's a no-brainer. I go to Augusta.
Yeah.
You?
Augusta or Pebble Beach? Probably Augusta.
Yeah, but you can
I can go to
play
Pebble Beach at
Pebble
any
Beach.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Augusta. Augusta.
You can't. LACC, you can't. So I can see that one. Anything you guys want to add?
I think we had a great team this year. I mean, we had great chemistry. There was a lot of trash talk this year, which
good.
made the team like really come together, which is really nice. So I think next year is gonna be tough for the team. They're gonna have a lot of people that need to step up. So I'm really hoping that they continue doing well.
Nice.
I think we had a great season. I had a lot of fun. I know everyone on the team had a lot of fun. From the start of the year to now, our team chemistry went up like crazy. Just messing around, friendly banter,
There you go.
little competitions. But I'm happy with the way the team worked out. And good luck to them next year.
Well, we're not done yet.
Yeah,
we're not done yet.
Good
We got
luck to you
league
guys
finals.
coming
Good luck
up.
trying to
Yeah.
qualify for CIF, and maybe we get an at-large spot as a team and
Never know.
get a play.
See what we got. All right. Well, hey, thanks again to Kaiden and John for being here. Thanks to our sponsors, Destination Jiu-Jitsu and Coach's Corner. Make sure you get out and support those businesses for supporting us. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next week.